And if you don't know, our government, the tech bros, are pushing real hard all of a sudden to put up all the data centers in the city near you. And remember, we talked about gotta save the energy, green energy, gotta save the plants. We need paper straws, everything to save the environment. Why these data centers are destroying the electrical grid? They're taking away natural resources from the cities nearby. They're draining lakes, rivers, the energy that's needed to run these data centers, the water required for these data centers are going to destroy us all if nothing else does it. All these data centers need to be destroyed. The data centers are not but surveillance centers. And like I said before, something major is going to happen. We're going to have another pandemic lockdown. It's going to be an energy lockdown. It's going to be something major. So they know martial laws. They need something major martial law to happen. Because the burning down and the fucking bullshit they had done to American people, shit's going to hit the fan. They need to get in position before they know the American people rise up and start burning these motherfuckers to the ground. And we need to. We need to. Guys, it's simple as day. The data centers need to all burn. If you are Utah, Florida, Georgia, wherever, Texas, you have a data center going nearby your neighborhood or city or wherever you at, you need to talk to local council, your local government, and tell them to shut it down. Now, how serious this shit is.
This is crazy. Where's all your Greenpeace people at? Where's all the different giant corporations that were changing their logos for Earth Day and their carbon commitment and everything? Where are they at? The sexual leaders to them. So check this out.
What happens to that water? It gets generated with a lot of forever chemicals in it. And we, the EPA, does not have the equipment to actually clean that out. So I can tell you for a fact, the Google facility up in New Albany that currently exists today, it uses 387,000 gallons of water per day. That's the size of a small town.
387,000 gallons of water per day. Just that one Google data center complex in New Albany, Ohio. And what she's also talking about there is that when the water gets used and it gets spit back out, it's full of these forever chemicals. So that process, because they use the water for cooling primarily, but when that water gets spit back out, it's full of chemicals. These data centers, they're a cancer, they're a poison. This is crazy. Where's all your Greenpeace people at?
Yep. And they know that. Because they don't need us no more. The data centers are going to destroy. The U.S. already have 5,500 data centers that use 449 million gallons of water per day. 449 million gallons of water for the 5,500 data centers that's already online in the United States. And like I said, these forever chemicals and the shit that they recycle in that water that they use, can't drink that use up water again. What are we doing here? Who is allowing this shit? We have, guys, it's bad enough we're not standing up and uniting to fix our country and get these government officials, get these foreign industry groups out our government, out our country. But these data centers are going to be the true death of everything. We have to stop this shit. I don't think people understand the danger in the data centers. We have to get these shit out.
Let's talk about the water usage, especially out west here, where we're dealing with mega water shortages from a snowless winter. Now, the water usage is where these numbers almost become unbelievable. But U.S. data centers were already consuming an estimated 449 million gallons per day. That's as of 2021, and that's 163 billion gallons a year. By 2030, that magical number where we're going to own nothing, they're anticipating an additional 1.45 billion gallons of new water capacity needed per day. That's equal to New York City's entire daily water supply. So one single large data center can drink up to 5 million gallons a day. That's the same as a city of 50,000 people. And here's the kicker. Most of that water doesn't get returned. It evaporates through cooling towers. It's gone. Now, the USA far surpasses any other country for the number of data centers, okay? We have an additional 5,000 compared to number 2, Germany. So we are going way, way beyond any other country on the planet. Now, we're taking up huge amounts of farmland, huge amounts of water. The future implications of that are pretty obvious. You take away farmland, you take away food for the people. You take away water, you take away water from the people, and you put it towards AI, towards data centers. Why are we continuing to support and build our own doomsday towards the future? Because that's what it is. All this plays the 2030 agenda of moving us all into 15-minute cities. We're cutting down the population because we won't have food to eat or we won't have water to drink. And we're all giving it over to data centers and big.
Yep. I want people to understand 2030 agenda is real. I've been keep preaching this to the cows come home. 2030 agenda, they want less than 1 billion people on the planet, if not less than that, by the time 2030. What year we in? We're midway through 2026. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to predict this. By this time next year, 40% of the population will longer exist anymore. If people don't get their heads out of their fucking ass and start waking up, this is no longer a game. We're not voting our way out of this shit. You're not going to protest yourself out of this. It's time for you to do something. Wake other people up and let them know the danger of the data center. A lot of people can't tell you a clue what's going on, what's being built, or any data center near the like the flock cameras everywhere now, data centers everywhere. It's time to wake up, America. You have more power than you think, but you gotta get up off your ass and wake the F up. Pull your head out of your asses. Wake up. It's time to do something. These data centers, oh man, it's bad enough. And we're gonna keep talking about it.
So this video is for any of the citizens who
I'm
are
gonna
in
keep talking
towns
about
or
it.
cities
Videos
where
everywhere. I
these
want
data
people to
centers are
realize.
about to be built. Specifically, if your house is probably within, I would say, a mile, most likely you'll be within ear range of this massive facility. So I want you to think to yourself, like really deep down, think to yourself, even if you have to sell at a loss, what do you think the value of your property is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to the value of your property once they break ground for this? Now, once they break ground, it's going to be bad enough because by then word is going to be out. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to want to live next to one of these data centers. I mean, it would be worse than living next to it's like living next to a train station when the train runs 24/7. Like the real estate in New York City, the ones that are like the train shakes your house, that's going to be the equivalent of what's going to happen to the value of your property once one of these things goes in. So I want you to listen to this. And then I'm going to play another clip from my man, Johnny Midnight, so you can understand how bad these data centers are, because they're not just pulling water from the local area. They have the ability to get down into the aquifer. So even though the aquifer might connect 3 or 4 towns over, it is going to suck all of that water dry. So check out the sound and how loud these things are. And if the sound alone wasn't excruciating, let's talk about the environmental impact.
The development agreement that you signed allows CRG to drill its own wells if the city's water supply cannot keep up with your facility's demands. One of the big case studies here in Oregon shows that a data center's water supply took in elevated nitrite levels and it pumped it out 8 times higher than the state's safety levels would allow. The aquifer under Festus doesn't stop at the property line of one of these people that lives on that subdivision there. So I wonder what happens to the neighbors' wells if yours runs dry or runs dirty.
Well, that is a question I cannot answer. That is an engineering question, but I will get you an answer.
On the water, I wonder how you persuade.
Oh, they know the answer. If you have a well, anything, they're gonna suck. You're gonna suck anything nearby dry. They don't care if you own it or not. You're not gonna own shit anyway. If it's a water supply, well, if you thought it might be yours, well, so well, it's theirs now. That's how this is gonna work. People just don't know. And then you got the hantavirus going on now. You got the bird flu popping up somewhere again, out the blue. Now we got COVID might be coming back. They're hitting us all with the trifecta of everything. Everything but the Jeffrey Epstein files, everything but doing the right thing, stopping the corruption greedy in this country and shit like that. Everything but not start new wars overseas, doing everything but doing right for the American people. Ain't that a bitch?
The skeptics or people who are just concerned about pollution of the water itself. The Trump administration has relaxed or delayed some of the PFA reporting requirements for several years. And the reporting that would be coming on in 2031 or later is self-reporting. So you'd be conducting your own tests. You'd be submitting your own. I wonder if that's going to be.
Clayco is holding ourselves to the previous standards in every single environmental regulation. We're not taking advantage of any of the new Trump administration regulations. We're holding ourselves to the same standards before.
But holding yourselves, to whom are you accountable in that regard? How do you persuade, or how do you show people that the water is safe?
To my children.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It means that we're going to hold ourselves to the higher standard, plain and simple. I don't know what you mean. You think we're just going to pollute the water and infest us?
People have that concern?
Well, we've committed that we're not going to. It's an engineering question, and we're going to answer the question. I just answered it. We're not going to put anything back in the wastewater that's worse than the water we bring in. The city and the counties and every place we're working in the United States, have methodologies for testing the water, the wastewater.
There's the classic example of drinking the glass of water yourself to prove. Could you see a demonstration like that happening?
It's possible.
Oh, not possible. Not I guarantee you, but it's possible. Fuck out of here, you fucking evil people. The data center have drained almost 30 million gallons of water unnoticed until residents complain about low water pressure. And this is in Fayetteville, Georgia, guys. 30 million gallons gone. Dried out lakes, water reservoir are done. The University Discovery 2 unaccountable for water connection at one of the nation's largest data center campuses. I don't understand how to be allowed the country that I don't recognize, the country that I raised my right hand to serve and give my life to. I don't recognize our government. I don't recognize the people. And I don't recognize nothing's going on in this motherfucker. We have let the evil, corrupt, and the greed and the rot of it all truly take over and just destroy it all. They don't care for the American people, families. They don't care for nothing but the bottom line. And we know money is root of all evil. When you get these evil people, they think they have power, they think they have control, and they think they have some fortune, some money. They would take out their own mama to keep the status quo. And we the people, if you don't stand up, we don't speak out, we stay distracted, we stay fighting one another, we stay on everything else what we're supposed to, this is how it gets, and this is how America dies. I don't think people understand the danger of the data centers, the danger of everything this government, local, state, federal government have done and put us in the situation in. A lot of people don't know the danger, and boy, it's about to get ugly. Colorado just told 1.5 million people that they cannot water their lawns. The state is still green lighting AI data centers that each drink as much water as a town of 50,000 people. Reservoirs are at a historic low. One Colorado Springs utility have 95,000 acre-feet total water access. 10 data centers are in line asking for up to 117,000. If every project get approved, the utilities have more than double an entire water supply. None of those data centers exist yet. The embryo already is exceed what the system holds. I mean, this is look at dry. We don't have nothing left. And when I say they're done with us, these people are done with the regular people. They think we already waste enough resources, oxygen and water and stuff. It's done. And they already know you're not going to fight back. They already know you're not going to fight back. You're not going to revolt. You're not going to do nothing.
This also affects power. I talked to some folks out in Arkansas. Power rates doubled. Anyone here ready for your power bill to go up literally double? Yeah.
Yep. I did. Power bill, everything goes up. When gas prices going up, fuel prices going up, good luck. Good luck to good luck maintaining this with already rising prices and already loss of jobs and loss of economy is. Kevin O'Leary, well, fucking up a billionaire. You think he cares? He's from Canada and shit. Kevin O'Leary proposed data center in Utah will require 9 gigawatts of energy to function when fully built, doubling Utah current energy output for the entire state. It would dump around 23 adequate bombs worth of zero loads on the system grid. Yeah, the system, our grid, electrical grid, oh yeah, haven't been updated in forever. All these data centers, all this surveillance shit going on, the grid is crap. And they're gonna make sure their data centers, their surveillance cameras and stuff get all the necessary and get all the quiet power that's needed. Your house, you cooling off your house or heating your house in wintertime, won't take priority, guys. Don't care how much you pay for your bills, how much extra you pay in your utility bills. Wake up, America. When is enough going to be enough of all the bullshit they're pitting us through right now? Every side, they're hitting us at every angle you can imagine. When is American fighting spirit finally going to say enough? We're not voting our way out of this. We're not peaceful protesting our way out of this. When is American fighting spirit, when is the pride of being American finally going to kick in and say, you had enough? I don't know. When is enough enough? That's all I'm asking for. When is enough enough? Have you had enough yet? Are you like Captain America? I could do this all day. You need more. I don't know. Every American man and woman got to answer that for themselves. Guys, if you like, hit the cash out. Tip your boy if you appreciate the information. Please share this information. Please share this video as much as possible because people need to understand the danger of the data centers that are popping up all over the country. A lot of people are not aware of, couldn't even tell you what's going on. They need to truly know what's going on. This is why I'm here for. I'm your boy, the Drunken Sailor. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, man. I'm out.